people. We here at it again, right here on Bill Street, Memphis and May. I got my brother by the name of
Jimmy.
And who else?
Will.
And what I got?
Corey.
And Corey. I got Jimmy, Will, and Corey with me today. And now we dealing with the image of the black woman. So, let me ask you a question. What do you think the image or the role model of the black woman is today in our society? Who is it that they look after?
Well, we look at all women.
Now I'm talking about now listen, what I'm talking about, Jimmy. I'm talking about who do the women look at to see who they can understand, like this is a pattern and be like, I want to be like that woman right there.
Latifah, like that.
Yeah, who?
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
And let me see, Oprah.
Oprah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you think? Who you think our women look like, Will? Who they look after? Who they role models? Today, 2019.
You talking about singers or something?
I'm talking about anybody. Who? Come on with it.
It don't make no difference.
You on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like Beyonce, Nicki Minaj,
Beyonce, Fantasia. That's who they looking at.
Keisha
Cole. That's who they looking at, right? Yeah. Who are women looking at? Come on up here, man. Come on.
Cardi B.
Cardi
B and Nicki Minaj.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. See, they say our women looking at Oprah, Beyonce, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. Who else? I missed somebody.
Cardi B.
Mariah Carey. These are the women. Keisha Cole. These are the women that our women are looking up to.
Now, we're here with Miss Neosha, and right now we're trying to figure out what's the main background about the image of the black woman. What you feel about the image of the black woman today?
Well, like I told you earlier, I have an old soul.
Right.
Honestly, I don't understand my generation and generations under me.
Right.
I'm 27 years old. I done seen and done everything already. It's kind of messed up at this point. I don't know what the word comes to, honestly, but I feel like the image of the black women is weaves. That's the thing.
Weaves, you're right.
Nakedness, even this awesome, beautiful day, people be half naked, fighting. Drama is the thing. In this day, drama is everything. It's drama TV shows, drama everything, drama sales.
So basically you're saying like a lot of it has to stem from the society and what we're living by day to day, right?
Yeah, not everybody want to be leaders. Everybody is followers. So one hair trend comes out, everybody rocking that hair trend. One styling of clothes come out, everybody rocking that style of clothing. This dance, everything is a trend, and everybody follows that trend.
We down here near Bill Street, conducting interviews, man, getting the insight of our people on what our women dress like and the reputation they uphold, you know what I'm saying, according to their dress code. So we're going to ask Brother Quinlan, you know, how he feels about, you know what I'm saying, the representation and the image of our women in society as far as how they dress. So the first question is going to be, how important is the image or reputation?
I believe that the reputation is very important. Also the image, man, because we've come to be one with our bodies, my man. Mm-hmm. And so if you don't want to die, especially in the body, and the spirit's a different thing. I mean, you're no longer there in the spirit. The body is not excess neither, because it's our norm, it's our normalcy. So it's really important for us to keep that up, make sure that we stay maintained. Reputation, man. Reputation is important as far as fame is concerned, also karma. You have to be able to, I don't know, man, sometimes it's a public thing, maintaining reputation. You can do all the good that you want, and sometimes someone else gossip, you know, and that's not good for your reputation.
Okay.
We're here with, what's your name, brother? Courtney and Miss Mary. Few questions. Is image important?
Well, to me it is. I'm really into how you perceived is how you dress. So I am really into how you conduct yourself when you come out the house. I don't really believe in a lot of provocative dressing for women. Personally, I think that you appreciate a woman more the better she's dressed instead of the more she's showing. So, I mean, it kind of gives the wrong impression of a female, and then you have to actually communicate with her and find out how she really is. Which, I mean, it can go both ways, but the way I look at it, the more you the better present yourself, the better reaction you will get. You know, you should be able to wear what you want, but also understand you're going to get treated how you are perceived. And I mean, that's wrong in some ways, but hey.
Yes.
Section here. All right, I'm gonna ask you about this blue hair. You know I'm gonna ask you about that. Now, where? Why?
Blue my favorite.
Hold on, no. Well, listen to my question first. God said that how He made you is perfect.
Yes.
So now, why you want to go and put the blue hair in your head?
Because I do hair, and it's my favorite color. So I have to. This is my way of, showing to people.
So you say this is your platform to advertise
Yes.
what you do,
Yes.
and hey, well, I can take you from
Yes.
here to there.
Yes.
But now your name was what you say? What you say your name was? Crystal. So now Crystal, if you are perfect as you are, you believe in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're perfect the way you are, why do you need to change your image?
I don't need to. I do it because I want to. I don't need to.
Yeah, you're right. You don't need to. So if you change your image, that means you're dumbing yourself down from your perfection, right?
Right.
So who you dumbing yourself down for? You see how you walked in this? You see how you just walk in that trap? So who you dumbing yourself down for?
I don't know. I ain't nobody.
No, yeah, nobody, right? No, you right on time. This is what we
I'm
need.
late for work.
Or you?
I work on Bill Street.
Well, look, tell me. Don't worry about that. Huh?
Uh-uh.
All right, 2 questions. All right, the image of the black woman. Who do our black women look up to today?
I think personally, Beyonce.
And whom else?
Oprah.
Uh-huh.
You want another name?
I mean, it's up to you.
That's it.
So a lot of our women look up to Beyonce and Oprah. Now, in looking up to Beyonce and Oprah, what is the image that we see amongst our women here in Memphis? What do we see amongst our women? I'm talking about. Look. Now I want you to take me on Beale Street, Friday night. Okay, around about 11:30. What's the image? What do we see?
See nakedness. Prostitutes.
Oh Lord.
You see all type of stuff.
And what are some of the names that our women be calling themselves today?
Bitches, hoes, sluts, all that.
All that.
Yeah.
And so, how do we supposed to encourage our women as men and as women like yourself? How do we supposed to instill that sense of royalty and that sense of pride back into our women if they look at themselves that way?
Honestly, I don't know, but I know that'll take a lot of work. As far as women and who they hang around and surround themselves with, an environment, it starts from there before a man can actually.
Okay, so today's society, do you really approve of the idols that our young women are looking up to today? I know.
A lot of them know. I don't like Beyonce. Cardi B, she okay. I don't approve of the way she dressed and a lot of the stuff she rap about. I really don't even listen to rap. To me, the music that we listen to today don't make no sense. It don't have no real meaning to it like the old school music used to have so much meaning that you can really vibe to. I'm not with the idols these days.
Okay.
I listen to old stuff. That's what I rock with.
Okay. All right. The next question, it says, why do our women dress provocative but get upset when an individual approach them in a sexual manner?
Just because someone dresses in a way that you like doesn't mean that it's automatically sexual, you know.
I mean, even the women that go to the extent of dressing nude, they have their breasts showing, You know, or women that wear dresses with no underwears or pants with no underwears. I mean, as far as that extent, you know, and brothers approaching them in a provocative way, in a sexual way, and they get upset.
Okay, yeah, maybe has to do with coveting things or just coming to a conclusion too fast, not having a certain or mutual understanding with the other person. So it could be a female even coming on to another woman, which isn't, there's nothing wrong with that in my eyes, as long as both are consensual. I think the Bible talked about it. Yeah, you're not supposed to pressure anyone. You're not supposed to covet anyone else's things. I mean, you can't really sometimes you can't even covet yourself. You have to give yourself willingly sometimes. It has to be free and willingly, yeah, all the time. So if a woman doesn't want you to approach her sexually, then you shouldn't approach her like that at all. I mean,
But what if she dressed like that though?
I really don't. If no one's having sex or they don't have that intent, then it's not a sexy dress. You know, you can make a motion one day like I could urinate, have my penis out, and just because it's out doesn't mean it's a sexual thing. You know,
Just out in front of everybody, it don't mean it's a sexual content.
No, it's not sexual content at all, man. I couldn't do the champagne thing.
Okay, man. Hey,
And that's true what you said. So it goes into me asking, why do you think that these women are offended when they're approached by a man speaking provocative, you know, speaking aggressive sexually to them, and they're dressed half naked? Why do you think they would feel that way, even though they dress as they want to be approached like that?
To get respect, you gotta have respect.
That's right. To get respect, you got to have respect. You got something to say on that?
Well, my thing is, I think a lot of it is who they getting their attention from. Mm-hmm. If it's someone they're interested in, they don't mind it. And I'm not speaking that bad on females. I'm just saying that's from my experience. I've seen that a lot, where if it's someone they're not that attracted to, they tend to feel more offended, more uncomfortable, which, I mean, that's a woman's choice. They should be able to wear what they want and act how they want. But, I mean, like I said once before, it's how you're perceived. You know, if you come out and you want that attention, that's the attention you're going to get. You shouldn't be touched or downgraded by any means, because you are a human first, but you're also a female. You should be respected.
Okay, so
now, does an image mean a lot in our community, or it don't mean nothing? Image.
It mean a lot.
Image means a lot. What about you?
It mean a whole lot.
All right, come on, man. You keep on backing away from me. Come on up in here and get in the thing.
Appearance is always the best. You know what I'm saying?
So he say image means everything amongst our people. So image means everything, and the images that our women go after are those of people in the hip hop industry, the quote unquote celebrities, right? So let me ask you this. Tell me what Nicki Minaj, what kind of stuff she wear, and do our women in the streets that we see even out here on Beale Street or in South Memphis, East Memphis, West Memphis, North Memphis, do they wear that? So tell me what the women that they idolize, the women that you name, what they wear.
Wearing them tights, them little bit old shorts. You know, they look good and all kind of stuff, but you know what I'm saying? It's still an image though.
It's the image. So they got the tights on. They got the shorts. What about you, bro? Tell me what the sisters wearing out here in these streets.
No bras and no panties.
They ain't wearing no bras and no panties out here in the street. These are our women, right?
Yes.
These are our women, right?
Yes, sir.
Are these our women?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Now, Jimmy. Now, Will. Now, hey, look, come on, get me. Now, let me ask you this. Now, I got a serious question now. I want a serious question. The white woman. Hold on, let's let this car go on down the street. All right, look. The white woman now. Is she out here in the booty shorts and no bras and no panties? Is she?
Nah, some of them like
but
that.
I'm talking about the majority.
The majority, they wearing pants.
They concerned. They trying to
about they man's.
They concerned about what?
They man gonna say something to them. Out the wham.
So
and they gotta respect us. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, we love our women.
Okay.
Man, they is our other side of our bones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I should be You know what I'm saying? Right there with them.
Right. The white woman?
The white woman, black woman don't make no difference.
Jimmy said he want everything.
Pause.
Now hold on, Will. Now I want to ask you a question. Now I asked him about the white woman. Hold on. See, I know you like white women. See, I already know, but we gonna calm you down on that, bruh. Stop that now. Now let me ask you about the Chinese woman. Now do the Chinese woman be out here with the booty shorts on?
Yep.
How many Chinese women you see in Memphis with booty shorts on? Look around. How many Chinese women do you actually see? Let's look around.
I don't see none.
You don't see none out here. We'll just, I don't know what we'll be on.
You don't be down here. I mean, they be down
There be
here.
some down here, but it's a itty bitty one. But is it more black women out here with the little tight skirts on, with the booty shorts on, with the chest hanging out, and everything, right? Huh?
It's more black than white.
You can say it out loud. Don't be scared. I'm with you. It's more who?
It's more whites than blacks down here.
It's more whites than blacks down here. But how many people be out? How many whites be out? Is it more blacks or whites in the booty shorts and with the chest out?
It's more blacks.
It's more blacks. It's more of our sisters, right?
Yes.
Carlo, come here, mate. Holla at me, bruh. Now I want to ask you a question.
Still white over there.
Come on, bruh. God dang, bruh. You scared? So let me ask you this. I got a real serious question to ask you. This blonde hair that our women be wearing in their head, where the hell they get that blonde hair from?
I don't know, man. I think Nicki Minaj or Beyonce.
Right.
Beyonce probably. Sasha Fierce.
Tasha Fierce.
Yeah.
They trying to be fierce with the blonde hair. Where do you think they get the blonde hair from, Will?
Beauty shops.
Beauty shop from the Chinese man. I'm for real. Come on, Will. Where they get it from?
Beauty supply shop.
From the beauty supply store, but they say it's there. Now, Jimmy, let me ask you, who
They
hold
come
on, Jimmy,
with
hold
the
on,
white
Jimmy.
women to do that. You heard?
Say, no, grab the mic and say that again.
They come with the
Look at
white
the
women.
camera.
The white women have blonde hair, brown hair, all different kind of hair.
But
So
what?
That's where black folks get it from.
Okay, so now what kind of hair do our women have in their head?
Blue. Man, they got rainbow colors. Man, I don't know what they on.
They on them Skittles. Jimmy say our women are on them Skittles because they got all kind of hair in their head. But now, naturally, what kind of hair our women got?
Blacks.
No, I say naturally. I say naturally from birth. Look, hey, look down the street. Just turn it. Look, just turn the camera. See, that's what we talking about, people. See, look at here. You see that? She got pink and blonde. You see what I'm saying? That ain't what we did. That's what I'm saying. They don't grow naturally out here. Take your head off. This is how our women's hair grow. Naturally woolly. Look at it. Look at it. This wool. I ain't got nothing but a little bit up here. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But I got some. But our women's hair grows naturally and woolly, and it's beautiful. You see what I'm saying? And thick. You see what I'm saying? So it's all jagged up.
Why do women dress inappropriate, but then they get mad when they get addressed in a sexual manner?
I feel like honestly that's what they looking for.
Right, I feel the same way, but they get mad though.
Wear certain areas out to be seen. You want to be seen. You want this attention. If you didn't want it, it's a lot of ways. My mom always taught me it's a lot of ways to get attention. You can get attention and still be classy. You don't have to show every inch of your body. You don't have to show your ass, your titties. You don't have to show all of that. You can still get the right attention.
Right, because see, our women nowadays, they dress immodest. They do not have revealing clothes on. Their cleavage is showing.
That honestly, I feel like they honestly don't have respect for themselves. You have to have respect for yourself to
That's
get
a big
the
one.
respect you want.
That's a big one, because that was my next question. I was gonna ask, like, do the women really dress the way they want to be addressed?
No. See, I'm in hair school. I'm a cosmetologist, and I go to Paul Mitchell, the school, and we are taught to dress professional to be able to get the respect we want. Like, you gotta dress the way you want. If you was hiring this person, you gotta dress the way you would want that person to hire you.
Right, because see, we got a lot of our women, they be down here, like you said, half naked, cleavage showing, booty showing, monkey toe showing. Like, if we gonna be real, we gonna be all the way real. But as soon as a man approach them in the manner that they're dressed in, they ready to
Why
what?
you doing it?
Right.
Why you even acting up like this? You wanted this attention. This is the attention you wanted. You wanted them to be like, ooh, dang, you know. But they don't realize that you can still get that same effect, that same attention, if you look super classy and still fine.
Right. So do you feel that the Most High God has a problem with the apparel that our women are dressed in today?
I feel like he would, because it's so much sin in the world. This ain't how he wanted us to really honestly be. And honestly, I feel like people should cry when babies are born into this world, because this world is so corrupt, so ruined.
Right.
And you should be happy and celebrate when people leave this horrible place. Like, honestly, this is our hell. This is our hell, this world.
But you know what, sis? You're very educated, because that's a big one that our people don't understand. According to the book of Baruch chapter 3 verse 18, we are in captivity to this day.
Yes.
And captivity is representation of hell.
Yes.
You understand? So a lot of that you're saying is true. A lot of our people need to understand that the way they dress, the Most High is not going to approve in the way that our women dress today.
The next question will be addressed as, do our women dress the way that they want to be addressed? Meaning, do they wear clothing in regards to how they want men to approach them in a certain manner?
Some women do, some women don't, just for different reasons. You could have misunderstandings, so some women will dress. They may want to dress a certain way, but they don't all the time. And other women may not have the opportunity to dress up like they want. Mm-hmm. So, man, I couldn't say all the time, but they definitely do get the opportunity around. And if not, man, we live forever. They'll get the chance, man.
Okay.
Do we think God is in appreciation of the way our women are dressing these days?
No. Not at all. Well, really, I don't think you should bring God in it. God ain't got nothing. No, he don't have nothing to do with how we dress now. Okay. He don't. Okay. Because they're just like people say a woman shouldn't wear nothing pertaining to a man. But in the Bible, you didn't see men in pants. Have you ever seen a man in the Bible with some pants on?
Now.
Show it to me.
Now, that's a good question. Give me the pants.
Days, you didn't see no men. They had them what they call them, I can't think of the name of them, but they look like robes with sandals on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a man yet.
Okay.
In the Bible with no pants on.
Okay.
Now, you bring it to me and show it to me, then I believe it.
All right. We're going to show it to you. We're going to show you that pants were instituted in the Bible.
Yeah, but where did it say a woman shouldn't wear pants pertaining to a man?
Okay.
That's man's law. That wasn't God's law.
Okay. So that's very good. That's very good that you're saying that, because this is also for edification. We want to show our people exactly what is the thought of the Most High, the words that He gave pertaining to dress code. Give me that.
Now we can't stand here too long, because we got to be doing this thing here ticking.
We got turned. Okay.
Okay.
This is britches in the Bible.
Now, is this the New Testament or Old Testament?
This is in the book of
the
Exodus.
Old Testament was rewritten to the New Testament, and man changed a lot of things from the Old Testament to the New Testament.
This is the Old Testament.
So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a scripture out of the Old, and then show you in the New Testament where it says the same thing pretty much. Okay, give me that right quick.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 28 and verse, where we at? 42. It's the book of Exodus chapter 28 and verse 42. Mm-hmm. And thou shalt make them linen breeches.
Hold on, wait a minute. Go up to verse 41 so we can see who that's talking about.
And thou shalt put them upon Aaron.
Upon Aaron, which is a man.
thy brother and his
And
sons
his sons, read on.
with him, and shall anoint them and consecrate them and sanctify them, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office.
Okay, now read the next verse.
And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness from the loins even unto the thighs they shall reach.
Right. So from the loins even unto the thigh they should reach. So breeches were, and he did. But
they still didn't say nothing about a woman shouldn't wear nothing pertaining to a man.
now, Exodus 22:5. Now this is where it says that at. Now that was instituted to a man, correct? The breeches, they were instituted for men. All right, read what you got.
Deuteronomy 22:5.
Breeches at the time being pants.
At that time they were. They were pants. As we say here in the South, breeches. The same thing that was said in the scriptures. Most of it, all of men's speech come from the scriptures. Come from the old time. None of our sayings are new. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So you see that? Okay, read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So what?
But they
So what
wearing
is?
earrings, they wearing clothes now, making men's clothes look like a woman's clothes and all of this stuff. I mean, the Bible is true. The Bible is the same as the day that they wrote it almost until they changed to the New Testament. The world is the same. People say that the world unchanged. The world haven't changed. The world is the same. The people's in the world unchanged. So people, you were saying talking about image. People do things in their own image. People see things. They look at these people like Kim Kardashian and all them different people. They look at those people. To me, those Satan people they's putting out there because these young girls want to live like they live, want to look like they live. Stuff like that to me, I just don't really care for.
And that image that they put out is very, very. They show a lot of skin.
Seductive.
It's very seductive. Is what?
Huh?
What you said was?
I just said it's seductive.
I want you to say it so that the people.
Provocative, seductive, or whatever you want to call it.
Seductive. That's right. And that's not the way that our children growing up should follow, but that is who they idolize.
I used to tell my son all the time, you shouldn't want to pattern yourself after no one. Michael Jordan wasn't your role model. If a member of your family can't be a role model for you, and if I can't be a role model for you, can't nobody else out there be a role model for you.
Last question, man. Do you think God has a dress code, and do you think God cares about how women dress, or how we dress in general as a nation of people?
Yeah, especially when it comes to the body, my man. God is omnipotent, so he might be dressed up as a bird, maybe a man. But when as a man,
God may be dressed up as a what?
A bird, a dog,
a bird or a dog?
Anywhere. Yeah, spirit.
God?
Anywhere. God. Yeah, the greatest ordained.
So God created everything, right? He created the bird and the dog, right? So why would God dress up as something he created?
Oh man, yeah, to share with us, man. Worship is good, man. To give praise to us after he makes us, man. He made something perfect, immaculate. So
Okay, we're going to get the Bible, man. We're going to get the Bible because we don't want to get anything confused with what our ideology is. Man, get Proverbs 3 and 1 real quick, man. No, 3 and 5. 3 verse 5, man. You want to keep this in mind, man. Read that.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord.
The Bible said trust in the Lord. Read.
Trust in the Lord, and with all thine heart.
And with all your heart, read.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
That's what we don't want to do. We don't want to lean to our understanding because our understanding is simplicity.
That's right.
Our understanding is simple, and God look at us as very sadish when it comes to our understanding. So we want to lean to God understanding. If we got any questions, if we got anything that we have a problem with and we need a solution, every answer can be conducted out of the Bible.
That's
so
right.
we want to stop leaning to our own understanding, because that's why we're in the situation we is now. Now we're back on the representation and the image of our women. So let's see how God say our women supposed to dress according to 1 Timothy 2 and verse 9. We got questions and we also have answers. I asked you all the questions in the beginning, and now we're going to conduct the answers to let you know how God feel about his people and their dress code. Read that.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 1, 2, and verse 9. In like manner also, that the women...
That the who?
That the women...
So who is the audience right here in this scripture, brother? Queen?
I don't know.
That the who?
That the women...
That the who?
The women...
What is the audience? Who is the audience?
Oh, everyone.
Read that again.
In like manner also, that the women...
So is this talking to you?
Yes.
So it's talking to you in regards to the women.
Yeah.
So you're a woman.
Yeah, man. God can make you anything, man. I've been.
So you're a woman. You have a woman genital parts down there.
Not right now, but I've been a woman before.
You've been a woman before?
Yes, man. Jesus transfigured.
Jesus transfigured into what?
I wouldn't know.
From a man to a woman?
I wouldn't know.
So if you don't know, why would you say Jesus transfigured? As if you transfigured. When did you transfigure?
Excuse me. Man, maybe 2015.
From a woman to a man?
From a man to a woman.
So you're a transgender?
No, right now I'm a man.
So did you have your sex change?
Right now, the transgender anytime soon, man. Maybe 80 years.
Maybe 80 years. All right, we're gonna stick to the scriptures because we kind of off the topic with that. That's a little, out of my yeah. That's way over my head. I'm gonna let it continue to be over my head too. I'm gonna take it. Go ahead.
In like manner also.
But that's why we read, lean not to your own understanding, because that's not biblical, the statement that you made. But carry on.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So this is in regards to the women and their attire, their dress code. God has a dress code for our women. Read.
In like manner also, women them adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
Sobriety is modest apparel, modest, something to be covered up.
That's right.
The women have to be covered up to where they won't reveal the shape of their bodies. Because when you see a woman revealing the shape of her body, where do your mind go to? When you see a woman with a nice shape and she's revealing all her assets.
It makes me want to motivate her. If she took the time out to, dress up like that, then that means she must feel confident,
and it makes you motivated, right?
Makes you want to motivate her.
Right. Makes you want to motivate her, man, and motivate her to do what?
Just to keep.
Do it make you interested in her?
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes
it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, if a woman looks good and she doesn't have a good attitude, then I can't deal with it.
But we were on appearance right now. But you said it makes you, it make you attracted to her by what you see, right? Appearance-wise.
Yeah, appearance-wise is okay.
Right.
The spirit.
Right. So we're going on the appearance. Read.
In shamefacedness. And sobriety, not with braided hair,
right,
or gold, or pearls, or costly ray.
Not being exalted and being looked upon for the outside appearance of her, the things that she wear, that makes people interested in her, much rather than thinking about her and seeing her as your sister and not going after her after lust and seeing what type of mind that woman have. Those are the women that we want to basically be interested in. So it says modest apparel. Not only that, give me Numbers 15 and verse 38. Along with that modest apparel, a woman also have to have a certain thing on that modest apparel that God commanded her to have on. Read that.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38.
Come on.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
So the Most High always deal with the children of Israel. If you read throughout the Bible, he's the God of Israel. Read.
And bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garment.
He says he's speaking to the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And he wants the Israelite women to make fringes and men to make fringes in the borders of their garments, meaning the bottom of their garments. Read.
Throughout their generations.
Is that continue? It says throughout their generation. The so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, they still generating, right? Still got kids. You got kids?
Not physical yet.
Not physical yet. Well, we have kids, and our kids wear fringes. What we see on the bottom of our garments. These are fringes. This is a commandment that God gave us. Read on.
That they make them fringes in the border of their garments.
On this modest apparel that the woman's supposed to have on, her dress code, read.
Throughout their generation.
Forever, read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
At the bottom of the fringes, look, you see the ribbon of blue? You see this brother, myself, these two brothers, that brother over there, all us have fringes at the bottom of our garments with a ribbon of blue. That's a commandment. That's the woman at the bottom of her modest apparel, like 1 Timothy 2:9 say, she's supposed to wear fringes. That's right. Now, after that, give me the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 29. We're going to get the book of Sirach 19 and verse 29. The Most High going to go a little bit more in depth as to the woman dress code and how she should dress and how they used to dress, how our sisters used to dress in ancient time. Read.
The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19 and verse 29.
Come on.
A man may be known by his look.
Or a woman. A man or a woman. It's written in masculine form, but it's also to the woman as well. Read on.
A man may be known by his look. And one that have understanding.
Hey, when the women dress, when our women dress up now, even when we go down Beale Street, we're on Beale Street on the regular, and we see how our women dressed, and they dress very provocative, very revealing. It says a man may be known by what?
By his looks, and one that have understanding.
Our women dress as if they don't have any understanding, because they dress revealing everything. The only person that their body's supposed to be revealed to is their husband.
That's right.
But they go out on Beale Street, free advertisement.
Right.
Dressing very provocative and against God. And we're going to get the penalty for that.
That's right.
Read on that.
A man may be known by his looks, and one that have understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him.
When you meet us, when we meet our women, man, they dress all kind of ways. And they keep our brothers in the midst of lust. That's right. They be in the midst of sin, lusting after the women because they dress very provocative. Now, I asked you earlier, when the women dress provocative, why they get upset as to why a brother come up to them, you know what I'm saying? In their mind, it's disrespectful for a brother to come up to them in a provocative way and ask them certain questions that make them feel uncomfortable according to what question that man asked them. And that man only going off what he see, because he see no understanding in her dress code. So therefore he feel like he's entitled to ask her any provocative question. Right. Read the penalty on that as far as the dress code for our women, because our women, this don't relate to our women. This only relates to the Israelites, God of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American. Yourself, brother, you have to do your due diligence and seek out the word of God, because the Most High God chose you. But we're going to carry on with this and conduct this interview. Read.
The book of Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 8.
It's the penalty for our women dressing out of the dress code that God gave them to dress up in. Read.
And it shall come to pass.
This is a future tense. This is going to later on happen. Not yet. Read.
In the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
When the Lord come back. When the Lord, the black Messiah, part the sky to come back and pay vengeance to all that supposed to be keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, and to the other nations as far as what they did to his people, Israel. Read.
That I will punish the princes.
The princes. That's us. Read.
And the king's children.
And the king's children. That's us. Read.
And all such as are clothed in strange apparel.
Now, when I asked you earlier who the audience was, you said everybody. Now the audience is everybody. That goes as far as yourself and women that's strange with strange apparel. Strange apparel is anything God commanded you not to wear. Right. Meaning he commanded us and women to wear fringes. So that's something you need to look up so you can start wearing fringes and conducting yourself in a godly manner, because God created you to be a God on earth.
That's right.
But we stray so far away from God's commandments to where he put strong delusions on us. So we have to be mindful of what we do, and understand that the Most High God want to deal with us. He want to dwell in us, and our temple is the temple of God. But if we continue to breaking his laws, he's going to set us at variance with him.
That's right.
And when he come back, it's going to be death as wages for what we conducted on this earth in our fleshly bodies.
What's up, everybody? You know who it is, baby. Hey, comes from the street, Memphis. Hey, I got my brother Wayne with me here today. Hey, Wayne. Hey, okay, we did a couple interviews today. Now, let me ask you this. You went on Bill.
Yeah.
And what the black women look like down there?
What you mean? What they look like?
I want to know what that women look like down there.
They look good down
there. What they got on?
They got a lot of clothes on.
They got a lot of clothes on?
Oh, a little.
Little
clothes.
They got a little. Why they got little clothes? Okay. Do they got blonde hair in their head?
They got a lot of different colors.
What color they got in here, Wayne?
All kind of rainbow.
They got rainbow in their head. And see, that's why we out here. We doing this for the black woman. Like, you know, you beautiful, baby. You ain't got to put the red, the purple, the blue, the green. You ain't got to wear the booty shorts. What all you seen down there, Wayne?
I ain't going to tell you that.
I ain't want to tell me. It's too provocative. But it lets you know, hey, our sisters out here, and they need to get this work, man. Hey, what you got to say? Any brother got something to say?
Hey,
let the brother say.
Hey, look, we out here. We finna tackle this bad boy.
Yes, sir.
Cause something must be done. Our women need to know they beautiful. But who gonna tell them? The Most High God say you beautiful the way He made you, the woolly hair and all. And we need to let them know they gotta be modest, baby, if they think they go get into the kingdom of heaven. What you got, officer?
Man, you can't put on anything. The Bible said you can't. That's what I got to say, and a lot of people gonna learn it.
Hey, man, I got one thing to say, man. I'm going to pass the mic to Brother Wayne.
What you got to say,
And
Wayne?
it's a cut from the street.
That's right.